And it's going to blur at me through the speed. Hello, boys and girls. We are live with Saturday Night at the Atheist, now on Sunday. New and improved.
And I'm the reason it's improved.
Hang on a second. Damn it. Okay. I always have to shut that little sound thing off of my my monitoring channel thing, whatever. Oh, hi, Leo. Leo.
Yeah, can you change that? It triggers me, dude.
I'm working on it.
There we go.
I know that triggers you.
Anyway. So, something I wanted to say right off the bat is you start a stream too much like G-Man, Speed.
How's that? Oh, I know.
Like looking at the screen and waiting for it to pop up on YouTube, like, instead of just trusting that you're live when it says you're live.
No, the reason is that the goddamn sound thing, you can't shut it off when you're waiting for a stream. You have to shut it off after the stream starts. So I always want to catch it. So I always wait for like a minute. Sometimes I mute for like a minute. And so I shut the goddamn thing off because I like to monitor the stream so I can capture the chat. It's a technical thing. But no, I'm not quite as dumb as G-Man.
Well, no, you're nowhere near as dumb as G-Man, but I'm just saying that, I'm
pretty dumb, but not that dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, not being as dumb as G-Man is not really a high bar to get over. So, yeah, you could be right there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something you said, because you were there for Otangelo tonight, and something I wanted to mention, and I've talked about this before, but it's so lucky for humanity, myself included, but it's so lucky for humanity that most Christians do have the view of their God that Otangelo espoused tonight. Like when he was talking to Knock about why he would want Knock to be convinced, because his God is loving and merciful and this and all these flowery, freaking attributes. And I'm so glad that most Christians believe that. And it's the more extreme ones that, that talk about like Levitical law and more horrible shit, because it just, I don't know where they get it from though. Okay. Because really the ones that are interpreting the Bible correctly are the maniacs. Okay. They're the ones that actually read the Bible and understood what the Bible said. The maniacs that want to kill different people and want to say that, the gay people are against God and shouldn't be allowed to, they're the ones that are reading the Bible accurately. And I don't know the ones that believe that Yahweh is this loving, merciful, omnibenevolent creature. I just don't know where they get it. I mean, because if they've read the Bible, they're not getting it from the Bible. I mean, the shit that God does in the Bible.
Yeah, what does Romans 3 actually say? Doesn't it say that if you don't believe, you're gonna roast? You're going to hell? Hey, David just popped in to say hi. I didn't see him. Hi, David. And Zmorph 42. I don't know who that is. Anyway, yeah. But when Otangelo's asked right out, if you don't believe, are you going to roast in hell? He won't answer, which kind of drives me crazy. He refers you to Romans 3 or something, and he doesn't really ever answer that question. So, I mean, it's interesting.
Answer.
What's that?
Of the many that he doesn't answer.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really answer any questions. He is just so absolutely blinkered with his belief that he cannot reason in any fashion. And I mean, it's just amazing.
And I thought it was hilarious because, he went on and on about the shroud, right? And then Knock catches him in that lineage thing about how, well, no, it doesn't talk about Mary's lineage being tied to David, but he had read that in some other book. And so Knock kept asking him, well, what's the scripture? Tell me what the scripture is that says that. And then Otangelo's like, Well, we don't have time to get into the minutia. Motherfucker,
Right.
you just talked 20 minutes about this freaking Shroud of Turin, dude, but you don't want to get into the minutia over some claim you're making, man? Like,
I gotta be honest. It really makes me laugh when people bring up the Shroud of Turin because, like, most churches don't accept that it comes from the time, and we've already dated it. It doesn't come from the time of Jesus.
Well, yeah. I mean, and not only that, but so what? Even if they proved it came from the time of Jesus, how does that prove it's Jesus? Like, we don't have his DNA.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, Otangelo was in the chat, and he said he thinks the same exact thing about me. And I noticed we use the same exact rhetoric on each other, calling each other blinkered and brainwashed and whatever. But it's just absolutely amazing. But I know I'm right? I know I'm right.
Well, the thing is, my position is substantiable. So,
do you have a sleeping baby there at your house or something?
do I have a what?
A sleeping baby?
No.
Oh, you're just being uncharacteristically
Quiet.
whispered and quiet.
Leo, you're so quiet.
No,
What the
there's,
hell's wrong with you?
Because there's people that are laying down in other places.
Oh, okay, not babies, but
I do not live alone, unfortunately.
yeah, I know that. I see your cats all the time on Twitter.
Yeah, well, only one of them is my cat. The rest of them are just cats that are in the house.
You just open your house to any.
Well, it's not my house.
Well, it's your domicile.
I don't know what that word means.
Wow, I stumped Leo with the word. I'm going to journal about that,
place of residence would be my assumption.
Something of that nature, yeah.
I need 12 more subs to get to 200.
Cool.
I'll create 12 sock accounts later and get you there.
Okay, cool, awesome. Well, I think Ian signed up his daughter, his wife, and then he signed up his unborn child. He created an account for Victoria.
Wow.
Yeah, Smokey was there tonight.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
I have some news for Knock later. Maybe he's listening now. So,
What?
Well, because I was like, well, we buried Smokey last week, so fuck him. So every time he posted something, I deleted it. I didn't time him out. I just deleted it. And then all of a sudden, Agnostic Pagan Mom timed him out. And I didn't know why she did it, but when she did it, it changed all the messages. I deleted it, and it said, deleted by Agnostic Pagan Mom, when she hadn't deleted any of them. And then Knock was like, oh, leave Smokey alone. Don't time out unless you use the slur. And, yeah, so I don't know. And then Knock was kind of bummed about it. I got to tell him it was me that did it, not her. I didn't time him out. But
I suppose it depends on how you define slur. Because he does use words I would define as a slur. Personally. But I don't know if
that was the thing he came in on, and I tried to fucking get a hold of Knock. I was like, man, if I call him, he's going to be bummed. If I fucking text him, it's going to ring. He said he's not paying attention to chat. I don't want to call him out in chat. I thought about going in there and leaving it in the private chat, but he kept saying alchemy. And I was trying to get hold of him and say, look, dude, alchemy's not a thing. They're saying it was a natural chemical process that they used to make the Strata Turin. It's not alchemy. Alchemy's not a real thing, but he said it like 10 times.
I think he meant chemistry.
Right. That's what he meant. It was chemistry, not alchemy. That was the first thing.
Alchemy is just magic.
I'm arguing with Sal a little bit. Page 376 of what? Page 376 of what, Sal?
The link.
I want no. The link is
link.springer. That's
it's the Grodwell article. The Grodwell article does not have. Well, maybe it does have page numbers.
What exactly? What point is he trying to make?
Oh, that basically fitness doesn't work because the models found some cases where who the hell was it? They famously found some cases where it can't go from one fitness peak to the other, and
I don't know enough about how the word fitness is used in evolutionary biology to comment.
it's just used as basically there's absolute fitness and relative fitness, and absolute fitness is like if you have 0.2 children per generation per individual, then that's a fitness measure. 0.2.
Can you work in integer numbers? Because I don't understand how somebody has 0.2 children. That makes no sense to me.
Well, that's because you haven't had children. If you have children, especially if you have 2 or more, you realize that they do come in fractions.
No.
It's an average.
We average them.
Yeah. In some
an
populations,
average.
some couples don't have any children, so then the average would be 0.2.
Now, come on. What do you mean 376? There's no page numbers in this thing, is there? Let me go pull up Gradwell.
How did we get onto this from Otangelo?
I asked.
Sal was in chat. I mentioned Sal in the description because Ron Garrett asked about this paper, and I thought of Sal because I kind of know where it was coming from. So 376. There are no page numbers. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. My page number started 571. Sal, I'm sorry. You lose.
Sorry.
That reminds me of something else Otangelo said. You talked about this book he was quoting from, and he says, and it's 800 pages long. Like that's, a relevant point about the validity of the book, that it's 800.
Yeah.
Also, I checked out the one link that he gave for the. I'm probably not going to be able to fucking find him.
I still can't find this. Sal.
But
what the hell you're talking about?
The one link that he gave for
Leo, you might want to delete the link from the chat.
What?
Shroud of Turin.
You might want to delete the link from the
Well,
chat.
if somebody comes in, we just don't have to let him in. Here it is. This just on the Shroud of
I
Turin.
mean, all right, whatever.
From 2019. The two authors, one of them is Brian Walsh, who works at the Shroud of Turin Center, and the other author is Larry Schwalbe, I don't know how it'd be pronounced, who also works at the Shroud of Turin Center. So that's not legitimate. This is not a legitimate study.
I think, Leo, you should always stream with people sleeping in your house.
Why? Nobody's sleeping.
You're really quiet.
Exactly.
Let me move this up a little bit.
Well, hey, actually, no,
but I like the shot that Leo took at you midnight.
what was that?
Well, as soon as you popped in the room, he said, just because somebody shows up doesn't mean we need to let him in.
Well, I mean, true, but it's like the link in the chat, man.
This is not going
How
to
you
be.
get porn bombed?
Okay, there's one thing that this
Remember
is.
what happened the other night?
You can't porn bomb unless Speed actually admits you into the stream. If you just keep
I know. I was just referencing Brett Keane. God, that was a fucking shit show.
Brat Queen.
No, Brett, Brett the Manatee.
Yeah, Brat Queen.
Whatever happened to that stream, John? Was it removed?
What stream?
The stream you had Brett Keane on, Dragnot, and then Brett Keane.
There.
Oh wow! I'm surprised the YouTube didn't remove it.
Well, why though? Knox said he went and looked at it. You couldn't see anything.
You still saw something, even though it was
You
nothing.
couldn't see anything. It was blurred
Yeah,
out.
I think it was blurred out.
Anything.
Fair enough.
Why does Brat Queen have like a secret attraction to TJ or something?
Probably. I'm not sure.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, and not that there's anything wrong with this, but there's no doubt in my mind that Brett's had TJ's dick in his mouth before.
Probably.
Brett Keane was claiming in a stream here not too long ago that every time he appeared on one of TJ's streams, that TJ paid him $1,000.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
Yep.
I don't even think TJ makes that much money from YouTube. His views as a percentage of the amount of subscribers he has is actually And I like TJ, but it's embarrassingly low.
Well, that's the way it is now, but he used to be hot back when
Oh
he
yeah,
first came
like
in.
back hell in like 2008 through maybe 2012, 2013, he was pretty.
I mean, he was on
a lot of
fucking
me.
CNN and shit
I guess
like
we could
that.
say he was pretty fly for a white guy. Now he's just, what the fuck is he anyway? Painted nails. Like I don't know. Is he still around? I haven't watched anything from him in like centuries or years. I don't know.
Why are you talking about that? I mean, midnight, you paint your nails, don't you?
Actually, surprisingly enough, no.
Oh, all right.
Why would I?
So
I think it wouldn't look good on me.
I mean, I wouldn't look good with painted nails or a dress.
I wonder if Jesus painted his nails, or if
Did
he
they
just
have nail polish back then?
left them the color of iron.
I look cool in a dress. Really?
I've never put one on. I don't know.
No.
I bet you in a dress, you would look like Mr. fucking
Mr. Ed?
Garrison. You would look like Mr. Garrison from South Park.
God damn.
That's what I mean. That's great. That's
Oh
great.
God, I'm
Then you
reminded.
got to get a little puppet.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right,
reminded.
Mr. Hayat.
I'm reminded of the time in in South Park where where Mr. Garrison becomes Mrs. Garrison and
Yeah.
Richard Dawkins guest stars and
And fuck them.
God, like okay, how can you not tell that? Like, oh God, like you would think they would at least change her face to. I don't know. You can still tell it was Mr. Garrison because they didn't really change much. They just changed the body. So it's like, well, wait a minute. No one notices. Never mind.
I guess not.
What,
I'm
is,
trying to-
what is up with South Park this year? They had one pandemic episode on the
There's supposed to
season.
be more. There's supposed to be more.
When? What are they
There's gonna
doing?
be more.
I don't know.
Somebody said it was because of because of the pandemic that they couldn't produce shows. But Jesus Christ, they're cartoon characters. I mean,
Well, but they can't go to the studio and shit. They were able to do that remotely. It's probably a bigger project when you're doing all the parts remotely and everything.
but you're all by yourself. I don't know. I that's no excuse. I'm pissed.
What do you mean all by yourself, dude? They have a whole.
Well,
fucking-
the funny thing is that when the fucking pandemic first started, the show The Blacklist,
Yes.
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
Spader. All right.
Yeah.
So the last show of their season, they kind of truncated the season, but they wanted to put a pin on the storyline. And so the last episode that played in the spring, parts of it were made with cartoons. Because
Really?
they get
PS4
together to-
graphics or
What's
PS1. No. Like I saw those graphics and it looked like they were from PlayStation 1 era. Whew, those were bad graphics.
Really bad CGI.
Yes.
Oh,
because
wow.
they already had parts to film. You know how like when they film shit, they don't film it in order. They don't film it in chronological order. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had parts that were already filmed in the episode, and then they filled in parts between the live parts with just them doing voiceovers of cartoons of themselves.
That's pretty weak.
Yeah, see, I don't really care. The COVID-19 issue didn't fuck with Oak Island, so I don't really care.
What the hell is Oak Island?
The Curse of Oak Island. You've never heard of that TV show?
No, I'm not cultured enough yet.
I was literally just about to say, you uncultured swine.
Yeah, well, I beat you to it.
I mean, I gotta call you out on that, Leo. I don't think watching The Curse of Oak Island is indicative of being cultured, but
Isn't that a documentary about some fools that
it's
are
like it's a what do you call
Literally a
reality?
trash show.
It's a reality show.
reality show? Yeah.
So basically, it's Survivor.
Yeah,
No.
you're calling that cultured?
Yeah, come on, Leo.
Okay, Leo.
It's cultured.
You're gonna love Trump's reality show after he
I won't be watching.
realizes he's not president. His next thing is going to be a reality show.
It's not going to be a reality show. It's going to be a news program. Trump
Probably.
news. Literally, it's going to be Trump news.
Think?
That was
No,
my
not you,
suggestion is that we give him a reality show where he can pretend to be president and he can do whatever the hell he wants, nobody will stop him. So
I mean, didn't he pretend to be president for 4 years?
he kind of did. he's still pretending. Oh my God. So Rudy has COVID.
Yep.
Yeah.
Finally, all those cases, and we finally get a positive result.
God damn, bro.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's like I said on the channel. That's like I said on this channel when Trump got it. I'm like, now COVID has the chance to do what the CIA should have done years ago.
Jesus
Well,
Christ,
they didn't take out Trump. He's not a socialist.
Yeah.
CIA only attacks you if you're a socialist.
I know you hate the man, but to wish death upon him is like, wow.
I don't hate him. I just wouldn't care if he died. I would rather Mitch McConnell die than Donald Trump.
I'm not wishing death on him, but if he dies, I'll be toe tapping that day.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being happy when somebody dies.
Yeah, like Mitch McConnell.
Because I can't believe, people don't understand this when I say this, okay? I identify as a humanist, but I also don't believe that the idea that all life is precious is true. That's bullshit. All life is not precious. Okay, I'm sorry. There are certain lives on this planet the world would be better off, even if only a little bit, if they weren't here.
Okay, let me expand on that. Just because a life is precious doesn't mean it doesn't mean that that life is. Let's see, how do I put this? Worthwhile. Like all life is precious, yes, but
no, it's not.
What does the word precious mean, John?
Precious, like a stone. A diamond is precious.
Let's find out, shall we?
I don't know. Yes.
Little kids are kind of precious.
Of great value.
Was Hitler's life precious?
Okay, one at a time, fellas.
Was Pol Pot's life precious?
Who the hell is that?
What?
Okay. He's a crazy person from Cambodia who killed about 100,000 people or more because he could, just because he wanted to.
He killed 100,000 people?
Well, more than that. How many did he kill?
How the fuck did he do that?
He executed them. He basically put them in camps and killed them. Just killed a whole bunch of people.
I mean, did he have an army or did he do it himself? That's like a lot of people to kill.
I think he had an army. He was in control of Cambodia, I believe, and I think he killed Buddhists, didn't he? Didn't he kill you for religious belief or something?
Was Jeffrey Dahmer's life precious?
I kind of like Jeffrey.
Yeah, no, under his control, Cambodia, between 1.5 and 2 million people died, a quarter of the population.
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
Just because a human is damaged doesn't make them any less human.
Yeah.
Well, them being human doesn't make them valuable.
Well, I had this former girlfriend who died of cancer not too long ago, and I heard about it, and I was like, I had to call my sponsor because I so didn't feel bad. I mean, I felt so unbad about this that I was worried about myself. It's like, wow, what is wrong with me? How can I? Anyway, I don't know.
Not to go backwards, but that was just nonsense what you said a minute ago, Midnight.
What?
You said something to the effect that regardless of what they do, it doesn't make them any less human. It literally
That's not what I said, John.
Certain actions that people undertake literally make them less human.
Yeah, well,
I mean, philosophically, yes, but biologically, no.
Yeah.
So I got a Christmas tree tonight at Home Depot.
I probably won't be celebrating Christmas unless, my wife is like a Christian if I ever get married or, anything like that. Dude, if Pathmig doesn't get in here, I'm going to slap him so hard his face turns into bacon.
Pathmig? I gave Pathmig a link.
Math Magic Pagan?
Yeah. Mathematics.
I think I might just start calling him.
Did you say Did you say Math Pig or Padme? I don't know.
Initially, I said Pathmig. Just switch the M and the P around.
Oh.
Why can I not think of the person's name who he had on his channel tonight? It was the guy from
Objectively Dan.
Objectively Dan, yeah.
Wow, you're
Is Otangelo
objectively
gonna
dumb.
join us?
I'm sorry, I had to. Probably not.
He says, "Can I?"
Not on video. Math Pig, not on video.
Yeah, Math Pig, you can piss. Come in here and piss, man.
No, not on video.
I think he meant he was going to go to the bathroom, then come back. And
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to do it on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Because
So,
this channel does not. This channel does have some rules, and that's one of them. No dicks.
Jesus Christ, he's macking on his fucking guest from tonight.
I met Dan at on the Bat Cruise. We were having dinner with Arn Ra and Dan and a bunch of others, and he was just about to start his show. I met him, and I think his wife or his girlfriend, maybe, I don't know. And God, who's their producer? Yeah, I don't know. That's another story. But anyway, about 3-4 years ago, and then the next year I went and met Dan again because he didn't remember me from the year before, and I'm sure I'll meet him again someday, and he won't remember me. But
Okay, am I the only one distracted by the books? And being in the background of Speed's.
Yeah, you're the only one.
well, you see those books on the shelf; those are all computer books. The ones that are stacked up, that's my genetic stack. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
well, it's my current genetic stack. It means that I've gone fucking manic. And there's another shelf like over to the,
And I see there's like 2 of them open on there, or one of them.
Yeah.
And then there's John. Give me a break. I love books.
Principles
The Principles of
Development.
Ooh.
there are so many
That
books
goes-
I need to fucking buy. It's not even funny.
Oh, Leo, you have no idea. Once I move out, my
And
entire
then-
apartment's gonna be filled with books.
In honor of Sal, I got Grodwell here on the paper. And
Nice. Like I have so many books I bought over the years that I didn't get a chance to read. Yeah, it's gonna be fun once I move out. Woo!
Are they all anime?
Yes, John, they're all anime, especially the ones about physics and the ones about hidden realities written by Ryan Green.
Oh, what? You've never read anime physics? It's really good.
What is that?
There was no. There
It's
was
shortened to
actually
animisms.
no. Hold on. There was actually a paper written by some mad genius about the physics of anime titties.
Hey, can somebody explain to me? And I'm not trying to badmouth this person at all, but can somebody explain Stephanie Tretton? How do you say it? Tretton to me. I mean, she always seems to post non sequiturs. Just comes into the chat and just continuously posts non sequiturs, ellipses after them. Like
Yeah,
these
I kind of
thoughts. Like I don't know what.
I don't know. Let's see. My
I
question
kind of
would be,
just-
where are those 2 million death
All those
certificates?
books were once living. I mean,
I've kind of just
What?
accepted that she's probably a troll.
I mean, if by living you mean they were trees, then yeah,
Trees are just big weeds. That's why I print all my papers out. Trying to do
I'll
my
leave.
part.
No one said you should leave.
Math Pig's in the back room and I didn't notice. Hey.
Hello, Mr. Math Pig.
Evening.
So how was Objectively Dan?
I think the interview went well for as much as his content that I watch.
Yeah. Yep. I tune into a show once in a while, but I kind of quit the atheist experience.
Stephanie says, "I'll leave if you wish."
No, we're not
Nobody
asking
wants
you
to
to
leave.
That's not what I'm saying.
We're not asking you to leave. You just say a lot of like really, really weird shit.
I mean, I'm the king of saying weird shit, Leo, so I might as well leave also.
Yeah. Midnight
I mean,
special.
I won't.
I know I am, Math Pig.
I won't stop you.
I'm a total
Uh,
racist, man. Every time I talk to you, I always think of the movie Powder. Sorry.
Wait, who, me?
So
Like,
bad.
He's an albino.
yes, I am an albino.
Yes, but the
Uh,
movie Powder is about an albino.
Oh yeah, you know what? Oddly enough, I still have to watch that movie. People have been suggested that movie for years. I never got a chance to watch it.
Exactly, yeah. You're a powder man. If you can throw lightning bolts out your hand after getting struck by lightning, the movie's about you. Like.
You know, it's
Wow.
funny.
Oh,
The movie Powder. I will never forget when I watched that because I was living in Phoenix, Arizona at the time,
Holy shit!
and I went to the movie. And in the theater, I kind of sat like maybe 3/4 back, and there was this woman who was sitting in the aisle, playing with her baby, who was being quite loud. And I was an even bigger prick back then than I am now. And I got up and went and got I got up and went and got some popcorn. I told the manager about it, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you know, I paid good money to see this movie, and I can't even listen to it." Like yada yada. So he came in and he made her leave with the baby, and then she waited outside the door until it was over.
Yell at you?
And then she like was, and she got my face, and I said, "Look, you know, if you can afford to come to a movie, you could afford to have someone watch it." You know, like,
God damn.
That's pretty good.
But hey, you know what? Being albino isn't all bad. At least I don't live in Africa.
No, I very much appreciate Midnight. Midnight's one of them wee gems like Jefferson or Jay that's been hidden away. Awful lot to say, awful well educated. And,
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's high praise coming from you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, man. I'm a mechanic.
Wait, are you a mechanic or are you a math teacher? I never understood what the hell you are.
No, in all honesty, I did quite well in my GCSEs, and that would be 15, 16 sort of age. I did 4 A levels, which was chemistry, biology, maths, and physics. And I dropped biology the second year because doing 4 was an awful lot. Spent a year in Queen's doing math, physics, and advanced math. But the teaching style doesn't suit me. If you understand, sometimes, you know, I do better with experiencing it. And pictures and like my memory works by pictures. So asking me to sit down and write something or, you know, this, that, and the other, it's easier for me to do pictures, and it didn't suit, and a few life things happened. So I dropped out and joined a business, and I was there for 21 years up until last month, where they screwed me over because I wanted to spend more time with my daughter. So I fucked them off and went and joined the enemy. And now I'm working 39 hours less a month for more money, and I'm the boss. So it's good.
Nice. So that's good.
so you're always very magnanimous to everybody, Math Pig, unless they fuck fuck with you too hard. And then you're not afraid to like blast them. But I mentioned that how magnanimous you normally are because I'm just wanted to ask. I mean, is it possible that like you're mixing this midnight up with another midnight that you know?
No.
Fuck off, John.
Definitely not. I remember the fucking first time that we actually had a full-blown conversation that wasn't in live chat was, I think, in my Discord, where he jumped in and he's like, "Have you seen this fucking guy Sal giving me shit?" I'm fucking right. This fucking guy's giving me shit. And you were right. And he was giving me shit.
Don't die.
You almost killed
Jeez,
me.
you all right, man?
Yeah, I was eating. I was eating yogurt, and it went.
No, you were smoking weed, weren't you? No, you were smoking weed. Take another hit.
Okay, first of all, it's not. God damn it, Leo! Hold on.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to put yogurt. You're not supposed to put yogurt up your nose midnight.
I'm not. First of all, weed has not been made legal in New Jersey yet until next year.
So that means
Second
that
of all-
you can't smoke it.
Give me a moment.
Why
Second
do I
of
have,
all-
I have this picture of like fucking Von Helton in my mind now with the
Oh,
Gobert.
God.
Oh, God damn it, John. Whatever. No, I wasn't smoking weed.
Such a liar.
You know what, Leo?
They need to make the recreational illegal in my state.
I mean, you know what? We all believe false narratives. So if that makes you happy to believe I'm smoking weed,
It doesn't make me happy. You just are smoking weed.
okay, cool.
I think we lost Stephanie.
Maybe he's smoking yogurt.
Did we lose Stephanie?
I don't know.
By the way, Leo, how's that book on quantum mechanics that I really need to buy one of these days?
I haven't really been reading much of it because I still need to finish another book before I start it. But I've read parts of it. And it's good. It's not like rigorous, but it wasn't designed to be. It's not like David Griffith's book on quantum mechanics, but it's pretty good.
I suggest also. Hang on, let me get back in my room and actually get the book so I can think of the title.
Why don't you get a drink of water while you're at it?
There's 2 other books in the series of this one that Leonard Susskind wrote, and I want both of them.
Yeah, the book I have right now is The Quantum Universe by Brian Cox and Jeff Forshaw. Add it to the list, and then also I have Y equals MC squared and Why It's Important. Those are 2 good books, also written by Brian Cox and Jeff Forshaw.
I wonder if I own that.
Probably. Okay, what do I have here? I have the H.P. Lovecraft collection, a book on writing game shaders, 3D programming, something about writing stories, DMT.
Oops.
I have a lot of books.
I own it now, Midnight.
Well, okay, Speed, we're going to have to talk about your spending habits one of these days.
I know. Especially now that I'm on board.
You can't talk about books in front of Speed. Otherwise, he'll buy it.
No, it's rule.
This is the library, okay? You know, where I live, there's a library near me. I'm going to be there every day. You know what I mean? I'm no longer going to buy books. I'm going to go to the library and get them.
Yep. Totally do not go to the free digital library of the internet and download a book so I can read it. And then if I enjoy it, go and actually buy the physical.
Yeah, totally do not do that.
I totally don't do that.
I don't like it. I mean, I have read books from the library, but I just don't like it. I like actually owning the book.
Well, I had a disagreement.
Leo, have you ever read a book that you went out and spent money on, Leo, that you went, fuck, I wish I hadn't bought that?
No.
Oh, you're perfect.
I only had one like that. What the hell was his name?
Very, very selective about books that I buy.
And
I love all books.
Yes, but would you not like to read stuff that you didn't? You see, you're very selective about books you buy because you have to buy them and actually put money across. Would you not, which we don't do, have the option to read a book that you are querying on and wondering on?
I see. I have a law book here. Actually, I have several law books that my cousin gave me. I have a lot of books.
I got to do a big.
Speed has such bad spending habits that he actually purchased Abby Hoffman's Steal This Book.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I did rob that book at.
Hey, the fucking thing said the title "Steal This Book." Of course you take it.
I think I robbed it from Brown Drug when it came out back in the 60s, 70s, or early 70s, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had this real fucking disagreement with the library here, the Hennepin County Library System. They wanted me to return the books.
No.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean,
Ian Hustler's not a book, though. Hustler's a magazine.
Yeah. Oh.
The book series I want now is $218.50.
Jesus Christ, Leo, you better go to work.
Digital version tomorrow. I don't even know what it is, but just tell me the name and I'll send you a full digital version tomorrow.
I don't want a digital version. I hate reading digitally. I like actually having the book in my hand.
I do that too also, but I do a lot of books on Kindle. Like Kindle is right. The only thing that sucks about it is that you need to recharge it and you don't have books.
I'll tell you what, I've got Kindle app on my phone. I love reading off of that because then you can make the text as big as you want and shit.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but but I also need a big screen. Big screen. The phone is fine, but I'm blind, John, or visually impaired, but what's the difference these days?
Yeah, I like to have books in my hand most of the time, but I have been lately. I have really curtailed my spending on books, except for tonight when.
Speed. I really believe you that that you haven't racked up like $20,000 of credit card debt on books.
I feel like I learn more if I can tangibly hold the book. By the
And I
way,
feel like
if
what the
anybody
fuck
wants
is
to
this?
know
This
the
is
series, it's the Feynman Lectures on Physics, the new Millennium Edition.
Ooh.
If anybody's looking for a
Yeah.
Christmas
Thank you very
present
much
and
for letting us
make
know
some
this
money.
wonderful literature, scholarly literature that you're reading, Leo. Appreciate it.
They
What?
have a new edition, Leo.
I don't know. I just looked for the series, and on Amazon, the Feynman Lectures on Physics box
Oh god,
set,
there's
the
so
new Millennium
there's
Edition.
there's so much I
On
need
those for years.
there's so much I need to catch up on reading once I move into my apartment.
So if anybody has a lot of money and wants to buy me a Christmas present, there
I
you go.
mean, I do have money. Well, actually, no, not really, because I'm gonna become poor next month.
So what
Like,
was that you had on screen a minute ago, Speed?
Yeah, that was like four monitors like that.
That wasn't me. That was math
awesome.
tape.
That's my setup.
Oh wow, I'm jealous right now. I really wanted 2 monitors, maybe
I
4.
thought maybe you had like another fucking video to review or something.
I've got 255 sitting in front of me
Yeah.
at an angle, and
It's
I'm thinking
not-
about putting in a third. But
Speed
I
has
don't know.
told me about his. Speed only has 2, but his Speed's bigger. Size counts.
Yeah, but they're about so it runs about maybe 6-7 feet, something like that, monitor from one end to the other, and then they go up quite a ways. And it's still in enough.
Insane.
I want to put in a third one, but I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, there's a 5th one just sitting at work. If I can get a fucking VGA to HDMI connector, I'll get a fucking 5th one. It's
Does
only
anybody?
24, like, but or sorry, no, 18 by 18.
Yeah, I'm looking very stylish today, Ian Chen. Does anybody know the YouTube channel, The Science Asylum? Has anybody heard of that?
No.
I'm gonna take that as a no. So the guy who runs the channel, Nick Lucid, I think he's got a PhD in physics or something like that. I know for a fact he's been to graduate school. He wrote a book on theoretical physics. Tried to, like, the way he said it is that a lot of people, when they write their books, they try to like purposefully sensationalize or mystify the science to make it just sound all, spooky acid cup. But he said when he wrote his book, he wanted people to actually understand just what the math and what the science say, bar none. Like, this is what it says. That's actually a book that I'd like to have. It's the one that he wrote, because he does a really good job on that channel of, visualizing in the complex areas of physics and mathematics.
I'm really
I
pissed
have,
about this new Millennium Edition.
What about it? What?
Well, what does it have in it that I don't have?
I
in my
don't
old
know.
book?
I don't know.
Have you heard of a channel, Leo, called Parallax Nick?
No.
I would recommend you look it up. Most of his videos are about 30 to 40 minutes long, but he's very into astrophysics. He's into science and space and all that there. He also has, I think, an eidetic memory. When he reads it, it sticks.
I've got that a little bit.
Cool. Well, then you would understand. Yeah, you would appreciate it. Parallax Nick, he's coming on my channel. He's got 30,000 subscribers nearly. I followed him since he was on the Non Sequitur show. And 20th of this month, after party, if he's up for it, Leo, it would be an interesting conversation. You could both chat as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you put the link in chat?
Yeah,
or you could just literally type in on YouTube, Parallax Nick.
So
It's the first fucking thing that comes up.
just real quick, you can't have a little bit of an eidetic memory. You either have it or you don't.
Well, you can, because people can have it and memorize literally practically everything that they see, or they memorize some of it. So, yeah, this is what I've been told by the trained doctors that I've gone through.
I agree with Leo on this. Like, as I said earlier when I was talking to Midnight, if you put, or asked me to remember words and this, that, and the other, I would have problems. But if you handed me a page rather than actually reading the page to me, if you read the page and read this literature to me, I would have problem remembering it. But if you put the page in front of me, I could remember what that page looks like and recall that. So not to say you can be not or this, but it can be selective.
Yeah, that's what it is. Selective. Like, so most people with eidetic memories are selective. They'll remember, like, a lot of people will be really fucking eidetic with math, but not be able to remember a goddamn thing they learn about, like, world history or something like that.
Yeah. No, fully agree, man. Pictures work better for me. That makes me sound like a 12-year-old, but I did make a dick joke the other day.
But also for me, I memorize things way better if I either A, write them down myself, or B, actually like explain it to myself, which I do that a lot with a lot of things.
That's exactly what I did for my A levels, man. I wrote them down and then copied my notes.
I gotta quit reading physics because every time I start reading physics, I start wanting to work on a unification theory.
Good luck.
I have a running joke, man, on my channel that my wee girl, I make her watch all the same documentaries that I watch, and I'm aiming for her to figure out quantum gravity. That's where my wee girl's going.
I really don't want to crush your dreams, but there will probably be an adequate solution to that problem by the time she's old enough to work on it.
You think so?
Yeah,
Thanks for
probably.
crushing my dreams, Leo.
Once the LHC is up and running at what is it? What are they looking at power wise for their next run? I gotta go look that up. It's either 200 or 600 giga electron volts. I can't remember.
We need a theory. We have to combine fields with somehow with space-time, gravity, and there's something there. There's something about particle interaction.
Which interactions?
Particles interacting, basically.
In what ways?
So-called collapse of the wave function, when a particle actually picks a spot to be.
Well, a particle doesn't pick anything.
Well, yeah, it acts like a field until it interacts with something.
It is a field, and then when you observe something, parts of different fields or different characteristics can localize.
Because it
it's because of decoherence. At least for the most part, most physicists believe that decoherence solves the measurement problem, as it's called, and then there's a handful that don't. But I'm not a professional, so I mean, you can only take it for what you think it's worth. I think that decoherence it's the closest to solving the measurement problem.
I think it's not just the measurement problem. There's actually the reality is that it is a wave.
What? Well, no, yeah, particles are waves.
That it interacts. And, it's basically an infinite wave in space, which is kind of similar to the gravity curving space-time. There is a connection there. And that's where I would look for a new theory. Gravity or matter curves space-time, and that basically explains gravity.
Yeah, everything travels in a straight line. It's actually the space around you that curves.
Yes, the best way to put it is that if you were to drop a bowling ball on a trampoline and then set a marble on the trampoline, the marble will roll to the bowling ball, but the bowling ball didn't do anything to the marble. The bowling ball is merely following the curvature of the geometry of the sheet that it's on.
Right.
Yes, and why is it doing that? It is doing that due to the concurrence of gravity that is already there. I would recommend everybody go and watch the Verizon 420 video on that. The actual description that he went through with gravity. Sorry to disagree, Leo, but it's playing on an attunement. It's something I understand. Go watch the Verizon 420
Well,
video.
nothing I said was wrong.
No, I understand that, but we're playing on the fact that gravity is always working on that. It's pulling it.
What do you mean?
Center. Why is the bowling ball in the center of that fabric?
I didn't make any statements about where it was positioned.
Where is the bowling ball on the sheet?
It doesn't matter.
Dead center.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Yes,
the sheet could be infinitely large.
It down due to gravity.
Yeah, it's a contrived thought experiment. It's not literally an example.
All I said was it plays on our, things with
That's
gravity.
why I said it's a good visualization.
I also said I'm explaining it. Not great. Go watch the Verizon 420 video. Brilliant video. Absolutely fantastic video.
Verizon 420?
Verizon 420, man. Everything they make on that channel is well researched, backed up. They are fucking amazing channel.
This is not telling me anything. What the fuck?
It's
like Verizon, the telephone company?
No, not Veritasium. Sorry, Veritasium 420. You're correct. I said Verizon because of the phone company.
Okay, what are we talking about? I had to step away for a minute.
I have no idea.
Veritasium 420 and their descriptor of what gravity is more so than a force being pulled down. They prove that gravity doesn't actually. I say prove. They go down the route of gravity is like a cancellation of acceleration more so than an actual force. I'm
Well, no,
describing
that's what it
very
is. It's a
badly.
pseudo force.
I can
Sorry.
find
I mean,
Veritasium.
haven't the forces been renamed to interactions?
Well, the nuclear interactions have been, yes. Gravity has not.
I should really reach out to Landon Noah one of these days and have you talk to him, Leo.
I've
'Cause I
talked
talked
to
to
him
him.
quite a few
Oh,
times.
Oh well, all right. I've talked to him maybe once or twice. Actually, I
Hey,
talked to him a lot on Discord.
Math Pig, I can't find that channel.
I'm gonna
I find
find
Well, the
I
channel
have
is
it here on my
called
phone. I have it
Veritasium.
here on my phone. Give me 1 second. Copy link.
Oh, I'm so
I
jealous.
can
You got to meet Feynman.
I find Veritasium. Oh, ice spikes explained. on
Actually, Nick Lucid on the Science Asylum has a really good explanation of gravity, and that it's really the result of time dilation, the gradients of time. So the time is moving faster up here than it is down here. So any object like this pen would seem to look like this, which means that the vector describing its motion changes downward, and thus it falls.
Nice.
But obviously he's not trying to go into the meat of Einstein's field equations, but it is a little bit simplistic, but it's really a good video, actually.
You know what always kind of blew my mind, and I really need to get to understand more, is that at the quantum level, motion doesn't exist, or
Yeah,
motion doesn't.
we use momentum.
That is, I really need to finish that quantum book.
I'm
I
gonna
always
read
started. I
subscribe.
can never fucking finish it.
Private chat and the live chat. The link to the video. Veritasium.
Yeah, it's just Veritasium. It's not Veritasium 420.
Wait, what?
No, Skeptics in the Hub. That's the channel name.
It's guest Chris Attlee called in sick.
Did you give us the love
shit.
ring?
I think he did.
Oh, Matt Fig. What would we do without you? You're so lovable.
Hold on. That needs to be deleted.
Yeah, between 2024 and 2026, they're planning on doing another power upgrade to the LHC. I can't remember what power they're going to, because literally none of these articles want to fucking tell you, because they're all a bunch of dumbass, idiotic science writers that don't actually know how to communicate science properly. So,
So here's an idea, Leo. Become a science communicator.
I am a science communicator.
Well, have you written any articles? I'd be interested in.
You don't have to write articles to communicate science. You can also make videos.
That's true.
I keep trying to communicate science, but I'm crap at it.
I mean,
oh fuck that, man! Oh, you're very good at it, Speed.
You think?
Yeah.
I think I'm really bad at it. I don't know.
like I used to do streams where I would read I would read articles or a paper and try to give my spin on it. But because of the stuttering, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I could deal with this before I can.
You haven't been stuttering tonight.
I know, right? It's a fucking miracle.
What?
Are scientists going to destroy the Earth with the LHC
No.
at some point?
No, that can't happen.
Yeah. Okay. Don't believe the whole thing about the the LHC creates a miniature black hole that would engulf the Earth. Like,
But wouldn't that be cool?
it'd be cool, Speed, but at the same time, it creates fear and panic in people who don't really.
Yeah, but it would be so goddamn cool. I mean, what a cool way
There's
to go.
religious people that think that the whole purpose of CERN is to literally create a portal to hell. Like, they think that's what we're trying to do.
I never heard that.
I mean,
Yeah,
they probably played too much Doom 2016, or I guess no, Doom 3. The other, never mind. Like, there's a lot of Doom. There's a lot of video games where the portals of hell are open.
Yeah,
Guys,
every single time you fire up that LHC, it creates a black hole, which causes a Mandela effect.
I mean, okay, Leo, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't miniature black holes kind of open and close all around us, or is that something that I just came across, but it wasn't true? I remember
Quantum,
reading
not
something about
miniature.
this.
Quantum, not miniature.
But right, quantum
Well,
black holes.
They're not really black holes. It's just a large amount of energy contained in a very, very small region of space. So it would be akin to a black hole, given that you can create a black hole by pushing enough energy into a small enough region of space-time, which is how black holes are made. That's how stars make them when they collapse.
What I find interesting is that mini black holes or whatever never really get enough energy to expand.
They can't. evaporate almost as quickly as they form.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there seems to be they seem to have a preset limit where it's like, nope, we can't go any further than this. Time to die.
I'd love to get sucked into a black hole. That would be
No, you
something
wouldn't.
really
You'd be
neat.
dead. You'd be dead before you could experience anything interesting.
Yeah, but I could experience it.
You couldn't experience anything. You'd be dead.
But there'd be something, just
No.
like a brief something right
No.
before. There'd just be a
No,
something.
yeah, a shit pile of pain.
It's like I want to be strapped to a hydrogen bomb. That's another way I would like to be taken out. Like a
It's
20
Right.
megaton.
I'm not going to
Fucking
experience
guts, dude.
anything.
What do you, what? You're feeling rather suicidal tonight.
Well, and then the other one is to get a Bugatti up to 240 and hit a brick wall. I think that would be so cool.
You
I mean,
think this
am
would
I-
be cool, but literally, you would experience nothing. You would
Am I
be
the only one who's a
fucking
little
dead.
worried? Am I the only one who's a little worried?
What? No, it's just,
Seriously, I'm a little
I-
worried about you.
no. I'm really
Yesterday-
happy. These are happy ways to die. I mean,
Yeah.
these are cool things. These are
Me and Speed discussed this on Monday, and sometimes it's yeah.
yeah.
I
Hey,
raced another one.
Might as
Now.
well go in fashion.
I raced a newer model of my car for maybe 40 mile yesterday on the way up the road to my wee girls, up back roads and all the rest of it. And
Nice.
yeah, it was very fun. He overtook a fucking tractor. Yes, a tractor. Overtook a tractor in a bad corner and took a fucking risk. And that bastard got ahead of me for about 15 minutes. But I'm driving them roads 4.5 years, and my car's decent enough. I caught that bastard up and all. It was fun and it was good. And yeah, everybody agrees that that's fucking stupid.
I
These are-
wonder if Immutable is walking the entire country. That's why he's not in here.
No, he said he didn't want to
He's
come in.
probably walking.
Yeah.
But if I could choose a way to die, put me about 10 light hours from a supernova.
Oh my God!
I got one for you where you might experience a little bit. Why don't you, when you decide you're done with it, or you're so old and too sick, you don't want to go on, why don't you just jump out of a plane without a parachute?
That one would be
I don't like that one so much as a hydrogen bomb. I want something a little quicker, a little
Well,
snappier.
no.
That
See,
would be
what I
quicker.
yeah, what I want is that I want to be ripped apart molecule by molecule, but then come back as Dr. Manhattan.
This is why we love midnight.
Thank you. I'll be here all night. Hopefully, maybe not.
You should join my open mic nights. I'm hoping to bring them back on a Thursday midnight.
Yeah. Once I get everything settled and everything, I'm still waiting. There's a few.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? I fucking love the Bonesy man, but there's a wee bit of a dumpster fire. You're honest and you're truthful, and you get away with it like me. So it's good to have you on, like.
I mean, thanks. Thanks. I've had my fair share of dumpster fires, or you should have seen the
Darth
the
Dog,
last stream.
By
Darth
the
Dog
way-
versus Randolph is at like 6,000 views now.
I do have a question for everybody in here.
Okay, what do what's the question
So
for me?
what do you guys know who Erica is, Gutsick Gibbon? And I know some of us do, but does everybody in here know Dr. Dan as well?
Dr. Dan, you mean Dino Dan?
No, Dr. Dan. Creation.
Kind of.
Creation myths.
Not really. What about them?
Okay, so somebody
I mean,
told me
go
that
ahead.
that I because I did my first live stream last Saturday, and I was addressing Dr. Jason Lyle's 6,000-year-old universe argument, and this guy said, and I've known this guy for like a year. I used to think he was a good guy. I don't know what the fuck his issue was yesterday, but he tried to tell me that, number one, that I'm not an honest person, that I don't know the first thing about honest discourse, which I don't think anybody in here would agree with. But he also said that I tried too hard to sound like both Erica and Dr. Dan in my live stream. Dude,
What?
and I was literally just myself in that live stream. Does anybody in here agree that I sound like Erica or Dr. Dan, or are they both much more composed than I am?
I don't see any similarity.
Yeah, they're both much more composed than I am.
mean,
They're not. They don't express their passion the way I do.
Yeah.
yeah, you're definitely passionate about the way you talk. Like, no lie.
Hey guys, I got to tell you about something.
What?
I was watching a Neff stream. I think it was today.
David Neff or Nephilim Free?
No, Nephilim Free.
Oh God,
and
he's still around.
Yeah, and he was talking about aliens. Like somebody saw this alien ring, and they thought it was from God. And Nephilim sounded a little screwed up, and he said, everybody knows that they aren't UFOs; they're demons. Demons. And he was going on about demons and UFOs, and I'm like,
I mean,
I
the
think
man believes in the Nephilim. Like nothing surprises me about him anymore. I remember like what was it? He was talking to RJ or
I
something.
just appeared in the chat, Leo.
What?
What?
Gutsick just appeared in the chat.
Where?
Right.
No, she didn't.
but it's gone. It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, there
So
she is.
now that she's in the chat, let me ask her, Erica, do we have the same mannerisms? Would you say that we have the same mannerisms? Okay, yeah.
Totally, girlfriend.
That I'm not nasally enough. I don't think she's nasally
Hey,
enough.
Erica, I don't know if Mama Atheist reached out to you yet. I DM'd you on Twitter a while back, and we're doing this month. We're doing another episode of the Women of Atheism Roundtable, and the theme is Atheist Women of Science. And you were one of the people that Amanda suggested I get a hold of for that. So,
I mean, I can make a joke right now, but wouldn't look good.
Speed, do you? This is a name I mentioned a couple times. He's been in, I think, side chat in a couple videos recently. Dessel Drace, that name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the guy who said it.
Who said?
Who
Oh,
said
really?
that- yeah. Well, because he started going off on Otangelo just like needlessly, and then Tioga like was going at him like, dude, why are you going off on Otangelo? Like yeah, he's wrong, but you don't need to be an asshole to him. And then he went off on Tioga, so then I went off on him, and then he went off on me. And this was during the discussion that Erica was having with David Neff. So, and I've known the guy for like a year. Like that was not like him at all. I don't know what the fuck his issue was. But yeah, I said that I don't know the first thing about honest discourse, which I laughed out loud at that. I really did.
Well, it sounds like to me he was just projecting. I know that gets thrown around a lot, but oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw this, but apparently Standing for Truth premiered this what was it? Atheism. What the fuck? Hold on a sec.
Oh, that video by Matt Powell.
No, the Atheist Religion full movie,
Right.
featuring Raw Matt from Team Standing for Truth.
And Raw Matt is on there. Raw
only
Matt is on there for like 30 minutes, and he sounds totally deranged. I mean,
Have you seen what he looks like? I mean, my God, the man just eats fruit. Like, I'm surprised he's still alive.
he looks like he's kind of like a cancer patient, but I mean, he was totally deranged the whole time. He was bringing up shit like all these old memes, these Cantoven memes, and I couldn't believe it. He was calling himself Dr. Raw Matt.
What?
Yeah, Dr. Raw Matt. He thinks he has a doctorate now.
Like, okay,
what?
part of me wonders, whether he's just doing all this for money. Because I know, he's written a lot of books in the past, and you're gonna wonder whether he just wrote them for bullshit just to make money, or whether he actually believes half the shit he writes.
I can only promote Carlton Wilson's review of it more and more and more. It was like 3 hours long, I think, that we went for. I think the first 4 minutes took 45 minutes to go through for the bullshit that was talked about.
Jesus, seriously?
Atheist Religion?
The new movie that just came out. There was only 4 or 5 of us watching it. Brainbug was there, and Titan was there for a wee while. But the camaraderie back and forth between himself and his Christian wife was fucking, or Caden's a he. It was fucking hilarious.
You got a link to that?
Wait, Matt Powell isn't gay?
It was very funny. Titan
He's
actually
not
made a
gay.
comment on how Cupcake had very buff arms.
Ginger Twink?
What was it on your channel, MathPay?
Oh no! I get you the link now. And
Yeah, make sure you get the right link.
shut up. God.
Yeah.
You know I love
That's
you,
why I love Midnight. Gives as much shit as I do.
I try.
Oh, fuck.
Gaining confidence is not easy.
Gaining confidence becomes
it's
really
more
easy when you just learn, like, and I'm not saying that this is true for you, I'm just using myself as an example. I just accepted that I was ugly and that I will probably be alone for the rest of my life. I was like, you know what, I don't even give a fuck. Fuck it, I'm over it. Fuck it. Like,
Leo,
when you
Leo.
stop giving a shit,
Well, no,
trust me,
hang on,
confidence just comes naturally.
hang on. If a disgusting albino can find a boyfriend, you can find a wife or girlfriend, okay?
Yeah, but you know, she's like
I mean,
4,500
Leo,
miles across the
that's the
ocean,
craziest shit I've ever
so
heard you say, man.
that's
What?
what?
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard you say. Because, like, I mean, don't think of yourself that way. That's
Well,
mean,
I don't anymore because I'm over
there
it.
are
So
literally tons of women out there that are in dudes that look like you. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
So you're saying that there's tons of women that are into ugly dudes? Yeah, but they're all
that's
ugly.
what you're saying, John.
Don't cut
Everybody's got a kink. Everybody's got a kink, and you should just get. I was going to make a
Well, I can tell you, like, straightforwardly, and if you guys don't believe me, just look up some of her exes. Amelia Clark has a kink for ugly dudes.
Hey,
No,
check
we're not
it out.
talking about it.
Here, check it out. Don't be so hard on yourself, Leo. Don Knotts got tons of ass.
I don't know who that is. The name sounds familiar, but I can't put
Google
a
it
face
right
to it.
now and tell me.
The craziest thing Leo ever said is a pretty high bar. Are you sure about that, John?
Yeah, no, dude, I that's the problem. I do have a high bar.
He's like fucking dissing himself, man. That's crazy.
Well, I think one of the biggest.
I mean, I dissed myself too, John. I don't see you
No,
reassuring me.
Oh yeah, Don Knotts. Yeah, I know that face.
When I
He's
hit
not that ugly.
when I hit 250 subscribers, I didn't actually do this because I didn't get any feedback. But I put on Twitter. I wasn't that big at the time, but put it on Twitter. I was like 250 subs. Self-deprecating celebrations are accepted. It's more fun if you can make fun of yourself and be comfortable with that. It gives you an awful lot of freedom.
It does. That's why people.
I mean, I try to make fun of myself all the time.
Be respectful, but it does give you an awful lot of freedom to actually let the shit that doesn't matter actually slide.
Yeah, like Otangelo. So Joaquim, and I just know him, man. I think his name is Joaquim West. Like when he's not in streams, he just has his first name up. But he's an alright guy. But he was giving Otangelo shit in the stream, and I was laughing. I'm sorry. It was just he was talking about how he sounded like Marvin the Martian and all these other characters and whatnot. I kind of think he sounds like a foreign, an Italian Ray Romano. That's what I think it is. Yeah, I think that's a compliment, though. So,
did you catch it when I went at the end and I got him to say that P-32 space modulator?
Yeah. But he called me out, like, was it yesterday or something? He's like, you were laughing at me at Joaquim's jokes. How would you like it if I made fun of your appearance? And I was like, go for it, dude. I don't give a shit. It's the internet. I get over it.
Yeah, it's the fucking internet. If anybody hasn't seen God the Good One, YouTube isn't real life. Speed. If I put it up, can you share a screen?
What's that? Yeah,
dude. I think I might still be subbing him from when I met him in your stream, Math Pig.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. Like, give me 1 second. I fucking bring this up. I downloaded dodgy.
Yeah, he does streams where he's like going somewhere when he's driving and shit.
Yeah, he literally just drives in his car. He drives in his car, he goes to McDonald's, he gets coffee, he has the crack. It's a good wee area just to chill and talk shit. But sometimes when he gets drunk and he has to walk from home from the pub, he's like, oh, fucking God this and fuck that and all the rest of it. And
who are you talking about? God
the Good One.
I don't know who that is.
No.
Midnight left. I don't know if he left or if he dropped out.
Wait. He always just like disappears suddenly. Oh, there he is.
He's fucking weird.
That's a dropped out.
Yeah. The Steam Yards. StreamYards fucked up.
It does a lot.
Yes.
Not me ever.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
Right. I sure.
You were gonna say how awesome I am. Yeah, I know, Leo. Thank you.
Yeah, that is true. But fuck. What was
Did you Google Don Knotts?
Yeah, I did.
Are you going to share with the class what it looks like, or
isn't that the why are there so many ostriches guy that South Park or Family Guy did a parody of in that episode? Isn't that the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in I forget, Mayberry Art, or no, whatever the show was with Andy and Opie and all that shit in Mayberry.
Oh, the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
he was
Oh, there-
the deputy.
There you go. Did you share sound?
Yeah.
Are we really gonna watch this
He's
whole
got
ass
two
video
versions.
right?
He's got the edited version.
Instead of us watching this video, why don't we just send it to fucking Icky Taint? He's the one that needs it.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, he'll not give a shit if we do this.
God, the good one.
By the way, if you don't sub to God, you're a knobhead.
Thank you.
I can't subscribe to what doesn't
This
exist.
is your dad. This is your brother who drives you mad. And this is the house where you used to live. This is your cat. And these are your kids. But your car, it got repossessed.
Oh, T-Bird.
Here is the girl who you met on the net. Here is the funeral of your ex-wife. Here are your kids. And YouTube isn't real life.
It's not.
I didn't know he was a musician.
Everybody's
I mean-
crying over YouTube because they're all
Used to
torn up.
be Alan, now you're a lady.
Oh,
Caitlyn Jenner.
New
Caitlyn Jenner, I mean.
baby thinks you're insane. Here are your bags bought by your wife. I'm telling you, son, YouTube isn't real life.
That's his symbol. He also wears a mask on screen. Like, if you're lucky enough to get, he'll send you out one.
Wow.
YouTube isn't real life.
You got to give me a link to this.
Yeah, he pushes the boat, which is why I like him. Doesn't give a fuck. Says what he wants.
Isn't real life.
he's in Australia, right?
No, he's in fucking England, man.
Isn't real
Yeah,
life.
what's the difference?
And it goes on like this. He just keeps saying you're a knobhead for like 3 minutes, and then it ends, and then there's nothing.
Okay, we get the point. YouTube isn't real life. You know,
And then it
spread
comes
the
back
word.
at the end, and he's like, "Why the fuck are you still watching this, you fucking dickhead?"
Well, wait. What
Hey,
are
Okay,
you guys?
G-Man.
Hold on. What are you guys doing right now?
About the dickhead song.
You could be out there in your communities. You could be making something of themselves, but instead you choose to sit on your butt and make YouTube videos, and not just YouTube videos, but just videos of a bunch of old guys sitting around talking about shit all day. I mean, come on, what the fuck? If you're gonna waste your time on the computer, you might as well make videos that are decent.
That guy has
Well,
a.
some of
full-
us are disabled, Leo. We can't, we can't stay outside until the sun too long. We're burned alive. So fuck you.
That particular guy has a full-time job, and on top of that, he has his own business, and then on top of that, he has 2 kids and a wife and all that shit to deal with as well. And he does this then too, you know.
Anybody in here know Fat Francis,
No.
the YouTube guy?
How about not Boogie? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Fat
Boogie.
Francis. Boogie.
Fucking Fat Francis.
I mean, he did. I mean, he did lose a lot of weight. If I remember correctly, he was.
Oh
getting
no,
some
yeah, he
controversy.
had a gastric bypass.
Yeah, I remember he got into some controversy a few months ago.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it was
somebody-
anything actually serious, and I think something happened, and Keemstar picked it up and like blew it out of proportion because like that's what Keemstar does, and then he lost some subscribers, but he's still at like 4 million and a quarter.
Yeah, Keemstar's done some good over the years, got some bad. I don't know. Like it's a hit or miss with him.
My goal for YouTube, for me, is to be the Vosh of science communication.
Wonderful.
That's what I'm looking for.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you guys probably don't know who Vosh is, but
Well, no,
Also,
I
I
do.
know-
We have
Like,
had
hold
this
on.
conversation 3 times, and you have told me 3 times that I don't know who Vosh is.
Well, no, I knew.
Because you
Yeah,
always act like you don't.
Whenever he
I
had
knew. I
no,
knew.
I followed Vosh when he had fucking less than 3 and 4,000 subscribers. I've
Okay, that
followed.
was like a year and a half ago.
No, I knew Vosh. I knew
Okay,
Vosh even
wonderful,
before.
wonderful for him. We're not trying to swing dicks here, but we've
Yeah.
had this conversation 3 times. You're not wonderful for watching Vosh.
No, I'm saying that's my goal is to be the Vosh of science communication. Then you
Well-
said okay, like you didn't know who he was.
Okay,
And I was
Leo.
Like, oh,
You
well, you
know
might
that
not
I know
yet.
who he is. We've
I
had
actually
this conversation
didn't.
3
Matt Pig, I
times.
love you, but I'm trying to get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, fuck. Well, good luck with Leo.
No, Leo.
What's
Are
a
you sure,
Vosh?
are you sure you want to be like Vosh?
What is the
Yeah.
Vosh?
He's not a bad person.
No,
What's
and
the
I know
Vosh?
he's not a bad person, but remember the controversy?
Yeah, he's already admitted that he did some things that were wrong. I mean, that's what you want when somebody does something wrong to come out and admit it. Yeah, I did something wrong, and I tried to make amends, but they didn't want to talk to me. Not that they were obligated to, but yeah, I did some fucked up shit, and I'm owning it. That's what you want from people that do fucked up shit in their past. They own it. They own up to it.
Yes, but
They apologize
unfortunately for some people, apologizing is never enough.
Well, yeah, those are really stupid people.
Yes. It's like,
I mean,
well,
it's not
you
like what he did.
apologize, but what
was-
next?
He's not. What he
Did
did
you
wasn't
just
all
tweet
that bad.
something there, Math Pig?
Pardon?
I just got a little Twitter notification.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Hey, can you share my screen speed?
I can't. How do you spell Vosh?
The spelled like Vouch.
H.
See, there's Leo.
I
Dude,
wish I were.
if I had his money and he had a feather up his ass, we'd both be tickled.
Wonderful. First thing you went for was money.
Is there something wrong
All
with that?
right.
Dude, like literally every problem I have would be solved if I had like $50 million. Literally.
Well, okay,
every
what
problem.
problems do you have? Let's list them off.
Not having $50 million.
Wonderful.
No, I mean, I know that is a problem, but what problems would that solve?
All of them.
Yeah, okay, Leo,
The
never
problem
mind.
is not having money and thus not being able to buy the equipment that I need to actually create a substantive YouTube channel.
Well, hey,
Like
here's an idea.
travel the places I want to go.
No,
and
Leo,
help
I gotta-
the people I want to help.
At midnight finish, then I'd like to ask you a question as well, and then you
Okay.
can
I do have one suggestion for you. You could become disabled and get government assistance. That's always fun.
Sure.
I'm being
I don't think-
sarcastic, of
I don't
course.
think I would qualify.
How much does that job pay?
About I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna tell you off air. Fuck you. I mean on air.
Like if I,
Go ahead.
if I cut one leg off, would that count?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're
if you
on
become
Social
disabled.
Security. You're fucking almost 70.
Yeah, I'm on. Well, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's a pittance compared to what I made as a computer consultant.
I would imagine because it's not shit for anybody these days.
A pittance.
I mean, if you know how to manage your money, it could work. Like shit. Like I'll be definitely be doing that next year once I move on my own. Shit.
I
Yeah,
think-
I spent £35 in Tesco's the other day, which is like a food shop place. And when freezing everything and buying by bulk, I got 21 dinners for £35. So that's
Nice.
21 days covered for main meals. I do have 2 big cupboards that always have stuff, to add ingredients, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's Club is pretty good that way.
The consumer price index in the United Kingdom must be drastically different than it is here in the United States because $35 would get you maybe 2 meals, 3.
If I went I specifically go at a designated time, which is if you learn it, they have a reduced section. The reduced section gets updated
Yeah.
at specific times. So going and getting a chicken that was £6 or £7 would have cost me $1.50. I have a big freezer, just to fucking freeze everything, and I freeze everything by meals rather than by packaging. So
That's why that's a good way to do it, though.
yeah, fucking yours it is.
All right, gents, I should probably go. My headset is getting low. This is always fun
Why didn't you charge it before you came on?
because I'm stupid, Leo.
Fuck's sake, midnight.
Okay. Way to go.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I just
Leo calling himself ugly. You're calling yourself stupid. Jesus, what the
Hey, I'm
fuck?
ugly.
Okay, let me rephrase. I'm not ugly. I'm just like a 4. I'm I'm just the guy that's there. I'm
I'll
not.
give you a 6, Leo. I'll give you a 6.
I give you,
Whatever.
I'll give you.
I'm not gay. though.
Well, I'm gay or bisexual or whatever.
Just don't put me above
right
6.
now.
because-
I know from experience there are women out there that consider you guys that look like you fucking 10s, dude.
I think if Leo got more into
Yes.
all gags,
Okay, John, if I get on camera,
Right.
if I get on camera, but you're gonna say the same thing about me?
Oh, hell yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you're hot, man. Midnight, I have a nightmare scenario for you. If
Oh,
I
God.
convert to Christianity, if I
was
convert,
I was balking at you calling yourself stupid. I'm not going to say a word if you call yourself ugly.
say
Fine, whatever.
Midnight, if I convert to Christianity and I film myself burning all my books in my backyard.
Speed, don't
What?
you fucking dare do that.
I
Okay?
feel really triggered by that too. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
Don't
Hey,
you fuck
Speed.
yeah, that's a lot of books. Don't
Hey,
you fucking
Speed.
dare.
Hey, Speed, we got to work something out, man. I'm going to PayPal you up. We're gonna have a book burning just for midnight.
Yeah.
Fuck off,
As long as it's just religious books.
Oh,
As long as it's religious books or
No,
Twilight.
no. Well, hold on, Leo, I don't believe in burning any books. Right? I remember a
I
few
do.
years ago. Well, screw you. I remember a few years ago there were these videos of atheist YouTubers, burning Qurans or Bibles, and I was like, why the fuck would you do? Just I don't know.
Hey, check this
Leo,
out.
book burning is never
All
good.
right, well, hold on. Check this out. Because I couldn't understand this myself. Something I did here like a week or two ago. So I go do community service at the Catholic Church here in town because I was ordered to do community service, and they have like this place where they sell used clothes and used items, and then the money goes to charity. And so one of the things I do, I go in there. I have to break down the boxes and like take them out to the dumpster, and then I like take the garbage out when the pails are full.
if I can
And
just
then
interrupt,
so,
do you mind if Manda joins?
What's that?
Do you mind if Manda joins?
Well, you don't have to
Oh
ask.
no! I
She's
sent a
welcome.
link.
She's welcome wherever she goes.
so check it out. So I go to throw the stuff away in the garbage, and there was books in there. And I said, hey, I'm going to take these books. They're like, oh, cool. And there was a Bible in there. And even though I'm like an atheist, think the idea of a God existing is horse shit. I think the Bible is a horrible fucking book. I couldn't throw it away. I took it back in to the woman that runs the place, and I'm like, are you sure this was intended for the garbage? And she's like, well, yeah, that probably shouldn't get thrown away. She goes, do you need it? And I'm like, well, no, I already have a Bible, but I just didn't think that you guys are a church. I think you would like be wanting to throw a Bible away, And then afterwards, I was like, why did I do that? Like, why didn't I just
Wait,
pitch
hold
it
on.
right?
Like the Bible for young Catholics.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I mean, John, you know what? You did a good thing because books do not deserve to be thrown away.
Never
Stuff
ever
like this in
burn a book. Any book, even a book you fucking disagree with, do not burn it.
Exactly. Matt Pig gets it.
I did burn a Bible.
It is better to surround yourself with people that you disagree with, because why the fuck would you want to talk to someone who thinks the exact same as you?
Exactly.
I'll promote Carlton Wilson's review of Paul's video. There was one part of it they were talking about, is it a behemoth? Cedar moving in the woods, cedar this back and forth. And yeah, it was a bunch of fucking atheists talking about the scripture and their own interpretation of it. There was like 5 of us all disagreeing with what it was. It was the exact same as Christians. It was funny. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Remember not to burn books and Speed. I hope to. Let's see. Who the hell can I hope to?
You hope I die so you can have my book.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I hope you never convert to Christianity and burn all your books. Like you triggered me, man. Don't do that. You give me a fucking heart attack. Like Jesus Christ.
I just thought that would be a really great parting shot for you, just because I'm a puckhead.
Do you know what
Today.
you should do, Speed? You should go to like a cardboard box factory and buy like 5 cardboard boxes, cut them into the shape of books,
Oh yeah.
That pig, screw you. That would give me a heart attack.
Burn them all.
Trigger 'em.
Go to fucking, what do you call that movie back in the day? Wicker Man or whatever it was. Get all fucking rolling around in your underwear, burning them all pagan style, and just have midnight, have a heart attack. It'd be funny. No heart attack.
Fuck off, buddy.
Otangelo's back with us. I did
Dude,
something.
where the fuck is the under show?
What?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the fucking
Hey,
heart
man,
attack.
I want to thank you for saying something before you just disappear. Thank you. And you
Well,
have a good
yeah.
night.
I'm not.
I want to thank you
I'm not.
for giving me the
Can I
best.
speak something? Please,
Leo. Leo.
Math pig.
Leo, I know you. You know, never mind. That's a really cheap shot. As I was saying, I'm not always rude. Speed. I do say I'm gonna go sometimes.
Once. This is one. This is the one fucking time that you've done it. Okay. Have a good night.
Yeah, I've been here
Night.
anytime you're here at midnight, and you just leave. You never say anything.
I'm a mystery, John. I do what I do.
Midnight.
You're
We
in
should.
it.
Oh, I was gonna say we should have.
Disappeared mid word.
Yeah, he just cuts out like in the middle of a sentence, like it's the Soprano.
So Otangelo was going on last night about how did chlorophyll evolve or how did photosynthesis evolve. So I typed into Google, how did photosynthesis evolve? And guess what?
Did it
A
tell you?
lot of papers on it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you type in how did anything evolve, like sex or whatever the hell you want, you'll
How
find
did
this
sex
big
evolve?
stream. I mean, people have like thought about all this shit, and they'd worked out pathways, and they'd done work on it.
Yeah,
The chlorophyll thing was kind of amazing.
yeah.
So-
That's like one of the biggest breaks between, so it should be known that
Type in how did Otangelo evolve? What do you
How
get?
did? Oh, I never thought of that, John. That would be interesting. Why did God create Otangelo?
to fuck with Speed.
You give me something to do.
I'm gonna have to take off too, but I want to.
Yeah, me
Guts,
too.
if you see the message I sent you in chat with my email, can you let me know in chat here before I take off?
Oh my God! If you type in "How did Otangelo evolve," a whole bunch of
Right.
his Sandwalk blogspot things pop up.
Ontangelo, look up in the chat, man. It would be just responding with a link would be productive. He's posted it like 4 times. It's called scrolling up.
It's
Scroll
called
up.
scrolling.
The link would not be productive. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about.
Either.
Anyway, John, you were saying something. You were leaving.
Oh no, I just I had said something to Erica. I wanted to make sure she got. Yeah, she said she got it.
She's in.
Yeah, so we haven't really set a date yet, but it'll be like I think the 4th or 5th episode of the Women of Atheism Roundtable, and the theme I came up for this month is Atheist Women of Science.
How come you don't
And,
do?
What's that?
How come you don't do the what is it? What was the first thing you said that the whole program is called?
Oh, the Women of Atheism Roundtable.
Why is it not atheism? Women of Atheism Parallelogram Table, or something funky.
I don't know,
funkier.
because roundtables are
John,
parallel.
fuck's sake. Would you fucking pick a better name, John? That's a fucking shit name. Fucking pick a better fucking name next time. Make it a hackathon of women, will you? Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I think John. You saw Erica. She's in for whatever it is.
Must be boomer o'clock. He's leaving. Well, it's 10:30 over.
It's boomer o'clock.
But then he tweets at like what would be 3:30 in the morning for him. John, what the fuck is up, man?
What?
Old man gets up to take a piss.
You always send in tweets late as fuck. Like I'll be scrolling through Twitter and it says, John Peter, or the amateur conversationalist from like 17 minutes ago, and it's like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning for me, and you're an hour ahead of me, and I'm just like, the fuck.
I'm an hour ahead of you.
I know.
But,
So
you're
what-
like you're in Central.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing you're not understanding is that's not late for me. That's early.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm like, that's when I'm getting up.
You get up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Sometimes I get up between three and 6 in the morning every day.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to, but in the last 4 weeks, I've been sleeping till like 7 o'clock in the morning. And I feel I wake up with like a hangover because I sleep so late. But I
Right.
usually get up at like 4 is my sweet spot. So that's when I like to read papers.
Well, and I get up. I get up.
Maddox.
I get up and I drink the coffee, and then for the last month and a half, I drink. After I'm done drinking my coffee, I go out and I walk 3 to 5 miles with 25 pounds on my back in a backpack and 5-pound plates in.
Whoa. Really? Okay,
What's
so
up?
Otangelo's got some really just juicy information.
And I carry myself in my hand.
John's leaving. Let the man finish.
Smokey has lost.
Oh, Smokey lost his buddy Nicholas? They
Uh-oh.
broke up?
Otangelo, if you've got any videos, please link them.
Otangelo, link us a video.
What is he saying that they broke up?
I guess so.
Oh, Nicholas and Smokey. You know, I knew that was coming, but I just didn't know when.
But wait a minute, he means that they had a falling out, not that we all literally lost Nicholas. Like that Nicholas, nothing bad happened to Nicholas. Is that
No,
that's saying is Otangelo?
has lost his buddy Nicholas. That would be horrible. But
It would be funny. Oh, see Naka's video from yesterday. Huh. Oh, all right.
See, okay.
Let me go to videos.
Whose video?
Oh,
Naka.
breaking up is hard to do. Oh, shit. Yeah.
oh no, that was just Nicholas saying he was going to move on and do something separate. I don't know. It was anticlimactic. It wasn't a real breakup.
I don't think. Anyway, I think he was going to move on and do more deeply religious videos about, his bullshit
Digging into the scriptures. I don't know. Dead air.
Cats. I would recommend Cats, man. If you want to boost your fucking subscriber rate, go with Cats. Go
Cats.
with the evolution of Cats. Bring cats on, put cat screens, do memes.
I got a cat.
Oh, that would be
And
awesome.
YouTube will promote you like fuck. It's a
You'd be
statistic says
Okay.
133% increase.
Be in that
on your-
Wait
sweet
a minute.
spot. Yes.
Wait. Loki's over there licking his butt right now. Okay, can you see Loki licking his butt?
Yeah, there you go. Right
Loki
now, what we
licked
need to
his
do
butt.
is on the replay after
Okay.
this is done live.
Yep, just
Throw
do
some
that
funny music in the background.
Loki, come over here.
You know what you need to do, Speed? Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that crazy pet guy that used to be on Martha Stewart's program? And all of a
No.
sudden he'd come on camera and there'd be literally 50 animals in front of him, like birds and cats and dogs, and like they'd be crawling all over him. And you don't remember? I don't remember what the guy's name is.
I've got to get my raccoons on video. I've got to get a portable and go out
You
there.
fucking raccoons, man. Let's
Oh,
check
I gotta
the
put-
numbers on that. That must be at least over 40% increase in views. Like,
Yeah, I got like 15 to 20 raccoons that I feed every night, and they raid me. They like when I'm online, they'll jump on the top of the fence because I have a 360 fence for my cats, and they'll walk up to the window and tap on the window until I go feed them. They're
right,
really
you
cool.
see, this is me going to kill all the people watching before I leave and destroy your viewership. But set up a live camera on your channel, get the views for the fucker live, then upload it to a specific raccoon channel, and you will get booming like fuck. Bring the people over here. Yeah, we need to talk, man. Yeah, run your coach.
But speaking of, you said you're leaving. I thought Amanda was coming in here.
I sent her the link to come and watch. I also sent her the link to the StreamYard. She is also doing other things.
Oh, okay.
But
So where is? Let's see. I put a link. in.
probably in the back room this last half hour, but Speed hasn't noticed. Like,
That could be.
yeah, there's a function that you can put a beep on. I fucking hated it at the start, but
Is there really? But where the
Yeah.
hell is it? Is it under like
brand,
settings?
brand. Is it brand?
Brown?
Brown.
Oh,
What were you-
Math Big, can I ask a quick question?
Oh, go ahead.
Right. Yes. Go.
So what? Because I know to get to set comments up to appear when you're doing a stream, you got to copy paste something from you out of your YouTube studio thing that you have from your live stream. What the fuck is that? I can't remember where that link is.
Do you want a real quick way of doing it before I leave? Real cheap and handy and dirty and nasty way of doing it?
Well, I just want a way that I can put comments up.
Yes. This way is real easy, cheap and nasty. You just set up a screen grab of the live chat and pop the live chat out. And you can have one comment at a time as it's going.
I don't like one comment at a time.
Well, you can switch it on and off. That's the point. As the comment comes up that you like, you switch it on. And then when you don't like it, that's all.
And then whenever I get like a decent amount of subscribers, you're gonna have to show me how to set up widgets for like, super chats and shit like that. But that's not gonna be for a while. So
The super chats
if ever.
automatically happen at 1,000-man widgets.
Oh, how many subs you got now?
I have, I believe, I'm catching up to speed. I'm catching up quick. I am at right now. I'm at 186.
You're 200
really?
me. I'm still kicking your ass, boy. Kicking your ass.
I
got
need more
188.
of these Christians to do videos on like quantum mechanics
Manda's turned up. Manda's in
and
the live chat.
cosmology where they don't know what they're talking about, so I
Manda's
can
in
do
the
more
live
live
chat.
streams.
Manda's in the live chat.
Yeah, well, get the
What
fuck
does
in
Mama
the
come in?
stream. Amanda show. I bet nobody knows what I'm talking about.
What?
The Amanda show
No,
from on Nickelodeon from a long time ago. Y'all are
it
too old for
doesn't
that.
matter. Nobody can have a conversation about that then.
So
Well, you guys can't, but I can.
With yourself? Do you talk to yourself a lot, Leo?
Yes.
is Mama Atheist Amanda?
Yes.
Amanda.
Say one and the same?
Yes.
Amanda to her friends. But
Manda.
Amanda.
I'm clueless.
Mama Atheist is Manda.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I put the link in the chat, but nobody's coming in, so
Give her a second.
Oh, she's making food, so she probably won't pop in. She's probably tweeting from the kitchen. Or not tweeting, but texting from the kitchen.
So I'm gonna bid you all adieu. Math Pig, a pleasure as always.
good
Speed,
night, John. Good night, John.
love you, Leo. I'll make sure and tweet something at you at 4 or 5 this morning.
Cool.
And hey, man, I got a hold of Erica here in the live chat, and she's in for the Atheist Women of Science. So I will be DMing you to set up details. So
That is really, really a good thing because I tried that. Me and Amanda were talking about that a wee while ago, and we got 2 women to come on. I was trying to aim for a full month of women, and I got 2 interviews because.
well, yeah, I mean yeah. So far, it's just Manda and it's Erica, but yeah, that's the way. Usually, we have 4 to 6 panelists, so I have to come up with a few more. And there were some other names that Manda gave me that like I can't. What's her name? Mel. Oh, but Mel was kind of
Scientist Mel.
Yeah.
yeah. Mel was kind of balking at the idea of coming on and being out there about being an atheist and talking about science.
Mhm.
So I wonder about Sabine Hofstetter.
Oh man, do you watch her stuff? I watched the Warp one the other
You
day.
mean Sabina Hassenfelder? Jesus fuck.
Pete, you were wrong in your pronunciation. Leo was correct. Sorry.
Oh,
Leo,
okay. Whatever. Anyway, have you watched her music videos?
I've watched 1 or 2, but not that many, man. I
They're
watched
pretty
both of
cool.
them.
I mean, she's amazing.
I didn't know that she's done a lot of stuff for Brilliant.
Yeah.
Who are you
I
talking
had a
about?
little problem with Brilliant.
We're talking about Sabina Hassenfelder. She's a
Sabine Hoffenstetter.
Hassenfelder.
Hoffenstetter.
It's Hassenfelder, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, you're correct. I just like Hoffenstetter.
Whatever.
Am I subscribed to her channel? I think I am, but I don't know for sure.
So anyway, hey, later guys. Thank you so much,
All right, peace,
Speed.
dude.
Good night.
Later. Have a good
Yes,
one.
I am.
Love you, John.
I'm running out of that essential substance too.
Science without the gobbledygook.
Is that Sabine?
Yep.
Yep.
I love the way she says Einstein.
I don't know. Hoffenstedler.
Hoffenfelder?
Leo's probably right. I just.
I'm literally looking at it. Yeah, it's Sabine
I
the
just want to
Hoffenfelder.
wind him up. Hoffenstedler.
Sure, whatever.
Like Goodell, Escher, and Bach. That guy. I always get his fucking name wrong. Hofstetter. Douglas Hofstetter.
Oh, there's one that a lot of people get wrong a lot. They always say Lagrange instead of Lagrange.
It's supposed to be
Giuseppe Luigi Lagrangia?
Well, Galois instead of Galois.
What?
Galois instead of Galois. G.A., the mathematician.
I don't know.
The one, yeah, the one. I think he died like at 19 in a duel or something.
Everybody gets Nietzsche wrong as well. It's Nietzsche, not Nietzsche, not Nietzsche. It's Nietzsche. But people do not know a lot of like Germanic sounding names.
But if you did say that to the average man on the street, the average man on the street would not know who you were talking about.
Of course not.
No, exactly. So it would be more productive to use the word. Would you not agree? The naming. Would you not agree?
No. Just like
So
I don't say.
Right. So no.
Just like I don't
So
say.
it's better than you are right, and they don't
I say
understand, and you don't have a conversation, rather than getting past that and actually having a conversation.
Just like people say, Minkowski, it's Minkowski.
I get what you're saying. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
Except with names, there's actually a right way to pronounce it.
Yes, totally understand. But if you spend an R, all
yes, Iron Charioteer. People say Plantinga, Alvin Plantinga. It's not. It's Alvin Plantinga.
Okay, I was.
Plantinga.
Thank you, Speed. No,
How do you
it's
pronounce
not
cunt?
worthwhile, Leo, fighting over the definition of a word or how even worse, the pronunciation of a word. It is better to. Okay, I tried.
I'm just fucking with you.
So, Évariste Galois died of peritonitis caused by a gunshot wound when he was 20 years old. But before he did that, he created some remarkable mathematics.
Just like everybody says Poincaré, it's Poincaré.
Oh, again,
Poincaré?
Leo was right. His pronunciation is right again on a totally different thing that nobody was talking about. Speed, totally irrelevant to the point you were making. Leo was correct in that pronunciation. Go ahead, Leo.
Or you'll get Werner Heisenberg, and it's Werner Heisenberg.
Oh, come on. Fuck y'all.
Or Erwin Schrödinger, and it's Erwin Schrödinger.
Thank you very much, Speed.
Fuck y'all.
Or people say, "Oh, but the waveform collapses." No, what the fuck is a waveform? There's no such thing as a waveform. It's a wave function.
Hey, where'd Math Pig go?
I have no idea.
He left suddenly.
Is he backstage? Oftentimes
No.
he just. Oh, interesting.
I think he just said thank you and he buzzed off. So I don't know. Anyway, we could probably end it.
How long have we been? Holy shit, we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. Wowzers.
We got no other takers.
Are you hopping into CJ's stream at all?
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna go eat macaroni and cheese. I got some really fine macaroni and cheese from a cool restaurant. My buddy brought it over.
Oh, that's just so awesome.
I want to check that out. It's really, really interesting. Anyway, and go watch some TV of some sort.
What kind of mac and cheese? Is it like really good and thick and soupy, or?
No, it's got like it's crunchy on top, and it's got
Also, it's kind of like baked.
Yeah, tons of cheese. It's really good.
Yeah, that's the way you.
And I still have some of my shrimp Alfredo from yesterday if I can stuff any more into my face. But anyway, okay, guys, we're going to go off live. Goodbye, all out there, and thank you all for showing up.
Peace out.
Yep.